Hello everyone, Mrs. Trichome Champ here with another tutorial video for the Garden Tracker. In this video we're going to go over the last 4 tabs of this Garden Tracker. We're going to go over the Maintenance and Cleanup tab, Equipment Purchases, the Shopping List, and the Budget tab. First up is the Maintenance and Cleanup tab. As many gardeners go through their garden, we want to make sure that we keep it very tidy and clean to prevent any pests or mold or anything like that getting into our gardens. So to keep prepared for that, I have created the Maintenance and Cleanup tab so we can keep track of what tasks are required, how often, and when they've been done. We want to make sure that we're going through and getting all of our tents cleaned, our dehumidifiers, and all those, other tools that we use in our garden. We want to make sure that we're always keeping them sterile and clean at any given time. Next up, we have our Equipment Purchases tab. This is just a tab that we use to keep track of any major purchases that we make, whether it's lights, a dehumidifier, air conditioner, anything like that, and to also keep track of when we will possibly need to replace it. If you're using HBS, you're going to have to go in and replace those bulbs quite often. So this just kind of helps you keep track of what equipment you have and possibly when you're going to have to replace them. Alright, and next up we have our Shopping List tab. This is just a tab that I use to keep track of what's upcoming that we need to make sure that we have ordered. Maybe it's coming up on harvest time and we need to make sure we have all of our harvest supplies. Or kind of also gives us a chance to put in what needs we may have coming up that may not be in the immediate future but are coming soon, or any of those wants. As gardeners, we always have a wants list, so this is just to help us keep track and to maybe put it in the budget to be able to get some of these wants in the future. Now on this tab, as you can possibly see, we do have formulas set up here. So as you go through and you put in your prices, it's going to start calculating all that for you. If you need to add additional rows and you don't want to mess up the formulas, what I would suggest is going in and wherever you need to put in a row, you would just click on that row and put in or select insert, and it's going to put in a row above that row that you selected. Anytime you do that, make sure that you are choosing a row above the total so you're not adding another row with the formula. Lastly, we have the Budget tab. Now most growers that I know are generally on a budget, so creating this tab will help you keep track of all of those monthly expenses that you incur. You'll also be able to go back after your harvest to see what all you've spent to get to that harvest. Did you break even, or did you do really good on that harvest and you may end up with a profit to what you've actually spent? It's always good to know what you've done and how you can improve as a grower. Alright, so that's all that I have for the last 4 tabs of the Garden Tracker. They're all pretty basic tabs on this one, so there's not much to it. If you do have any questions though, again, don't ever hesitate to reach out to us on the channel, or you can always send me an email at mrstrichomechamp@gmail.com. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. I hope they've all been helpful. This is the last video for this set, for this Garden Tracker, so again, any questions, concerns, comments, anything like that, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. I hope you all have a great day, and thanks so much for tuning in. Stay lifted.